Alrighty, hello everybody. JC3 here. Just wanted to bring you guys an update on something that we've been working on heavily at the Alpha Origins team. This is one of the games that we've been playing quite a lot. I've been playing this game for a couple of weeks now. It's just a little city builder game. But the beautiful thing about it is it's done by Faraway, as you can see here. And the name of the game is obviously SERUM City. But it ties into the Bored Ape Mutant Ape ecosystem and IP. It's the game was created by the Mutant Cartel, which is some of the holders of Bored Apes and Mutant Apes got together and formed their own little thing, created this game with permission to use the IP. And it's been done by Faraway, who is also doing another Yuga Labs product, Dookie Dash, which you may have heard of. It's kind of successful. So this is kind of the first iteration of this game, and just wanted to give a few tips, especially to our community here, who's we've been giving away a few of these cities, or I guess land plots would be a better way to say it, during our game nights. Which, if you're not in the Alpha Origins game nights, we give away all kinds of stuff. SERUM City lands. This past week we gave away some Phantom Galaxies, mechas, and pilots. We've given away tons of Alluvium related stuff. So yeah, we're trying to get into these games where you can play and earn. This one happens. SERUM City happens to be, I would say free to play, except you have to buy the land. Other than that, you can play it for free. So let me jump over here and show you what that's going to cost you. This is the shop.faraway.com/SERUM City, where you can purchase the stuff. I'll come back to this a couple of times throughout this little video here, just as kind of a tip here. But here's the SERUM City passes. Initially, they were on Ethereum, and you can still buy some on Ethereum here. They migrated to Polygon because, hey, gas is cheaper. But let me show you what we've got. You've got three different types of houses. You have the Ape Clubhouse, which anyone who had a Bored Ape or a Mutant Ape was allowed to mint one of these free. Then you have, let's see if I can just... I've forgotten which one changes that here. Oh, I'm sorry. So the Ape houses, 17.6 ETH. The Ape houses will allow you to create armor NFTs. I'll show you that in a minute because I have an Ape Clubhouse. You've also got the Hound houses and the... maybe I can look at better on the... Yeah, these are just the apes. Let me try on the ETH side here. And show you what we've got, if they've got it over here. Yeah, so here we've got the Hounds, the Apes and the Hounds, and then the Oath. The Oath, let me just look. One does jewelry. You can create jewelry NFTs, and one does weapon NFTs. So let me take a look just to make sure. All right, armor jewelry. Let's see who does jewelry. Is the Hound castles. Okay, so if you bought a Hound, which you were able to, that was the new NFT project from the Mutant Cartel, I believe, was the Hounds, and you had a Hound Oath that would allow you to mint a Hound house. But here's some of those. This is the artwork behind those. These do come into play in the game. I'll show you that in just a second as well. But so you can craft, depending on your thing, you can craft armor, jewelry, or weapons. The weapons are going to be the Oath, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so the Oath headquarters will let you craft weapons. But so that's just a quick and dirty overview there. Let me show you the game and what it looks like. It's just your common city builder here. You can see I am level 28. And this is my little mutant ape that I use to generate my land. This uses the gold doubloons here you earn from doing activities. For example, you can fill these orders and you can see you get gold doubloons and XP. This is going to be your purchased currency type thing. Soul gems, if you go here, this is the one where This is where they're going to make their money, just like any of the mobile games. Or I mean, you can go all the way back to Farmville and was it Mafia Wars on Facebook? Is anybody old enough to remember that? Anyway, this is where you can buy these resources. Talk about that here in just a second as well. But this is what it looks like. This is the art style based on the mutant apes and the mutant hounds. So obviously a lot of mutation, and this is going to be, as you can see here, this is my base. This is what you start with. This is my Serum City pass. It is an ape house. Got some achievements going on here. You get rewards for it. This is not a new game type. It's just a new IP, and what makes it new is kind of what we're discovering with Web3 gaming is you can earn money. So there's just so many little things to do here. As you level up, you can add more houses, which increase the amount of your population. If you've played any of these mobile city builder games, you're going to be familiar with this. This is where you create your ingredients to build things. So you'll see here, this costs 3 doubloons to make one, and it takes 2 minutes. It's a common ingredient, and I'll show you what these are used for in a second. As you level up, you get access to more and more ingredients that are more and more expensive to make. So while that first one was 3 doubloons, this is 100 doubloons and takes 3.5 hours. They've built in speed ups, which you can earn in game. You don't have to buy them. You can buy them. You can speed up either with using your gems, or there's also other things that you can earn. These are more complex things that you have to build. So this requires a meat and a grain. You get the idea, right? You have to spend your little gold doubloons to build the base, to create the base components. Then you take the base components and you can build everything else in the game. As you build more complex things, it takes more components and more complex components. Again, this is not groundbreaking gameplay technology. You also have enemies that are trying to take over your little space. There's a great little storyline here. Let me get to the campaign. You can see out here I'm on chapter 9. It walks you through it, but it's a fun little mutant story. It's fun. I'm not gonna spoil it. So yeah, Demo Expert has taken over my building has been taken over, which means I can't collect any items created there, so it's not difficult. I have to have 5 bullets, which I should have 5 bullets. We'll see. So watch this. I'm not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, bang. Wow, wasn't that difficult. All right, get a few rewards. Cool. It's not difficult. So you see this little thing flashing down here. This lets you know when you can do something at any of these things. You unlock more and more of these as you level up. But this, so I sent a railroad out, and it sends me back these things. The weapons are used in fighting like the other apes there. I'll show you that in just a second. And these other items are used for upgrading buildings or upgrading your inventory. You can see in order to send out the train to get more of those items, I have to fill these orders. So I just click and load, click and load, click and load, click and load. Ta-da, that'll come back. You see how long it takes. You can see I can speed them up. That costs gems. Full disclosure, to date, I have spent about $40. There was a deal over here in the shop. It was called the Growth Fund. I've already taken advantage of it, so it's not going to be visible. But basically, you could spend 2,000 gems. And what it would do is, as you hit different levels, it would give you free gems. And from 0 to, I think it was level 25 was the last reward I got, I earned 10,000 gems. So I spent 2,000 gems to earn 10,000 gems. Now, I didn't have 2,000 gems at the time, so I spent about $40 worth of ape token, which is another great thing. They've integrated the ape token cryptocurrency. So, but you can earn gems from completing quests, and hopefully one of these little drone bots will fly around, and I'll show you. You click on them, and they will give you 2 gems at a time. You can do all of this without spending any money. Up until I spent the $40, I had spent 0 money and was still able to craft some NFTs, which is where you're going to make your money. There's two things going on right now. You see the leaderboard here, and show you what's going on there. We have action points, which you earn for doing different things. So we have action points, we have XP for leveling up, and we have season points. The action points is kind of everything combined. You can see the guy in first place right now has 112,000 action points. You can see I'm in 436th place with 10,000 action points. Now, there's still 72 days left in this leaderboard. Then this game will evolve. After this round, this is the basic base builder, I guess is the way to put that. They do have some graphical upgrades. They do have some quest upgrades. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with this. But for now, you get, these are season points. Okay. This is another way to earn points. You can see you earn season points. So collection burns. You can create NFTs. And you can sell them. I've created some that, I think the floor is like 75 to 100 Matic, which is not bad for sitting here spending no money. I can do that without spending any money. It might take me longer, but because I've spent the money, I got the gems, which lets me go faster. But yeah, 100 Matic is nothing to sneeze at for creating an NFT out of thin air. But you can sell them or you can burn them, and they give you points. And these points, you can see this one has 2 days left. The item burn board is not currently active, but the last one just ended. You can create, these are items. See, I'm an armor because I have an ape, so I can create the different armors. These are the different, well, I guess I could burn. Yeah, it still has 2 days. Okay, so I could create one of these and burn it. And get myself up the leaderboard. You see, I have already burned one of these, so I'm at rank 14. Now, in 2 days, if I'm still rank 14, I will get 1 rare grade booster, which boosts your NFT's grade. They start with C, B, A, S, SR, and SSR. So, for example, if you created a B rare NFT, you could boost it to an A rare NFT. You also get season points, and you also get another booster. So that's where I am on that one. Let's see. Do I have am I on any other leaderboards this time? All of these, the highest rank is legendary. All of so the uncommon, the rare, and the epic recipes, because you have to add specific items. They're all known, and they're all on Twitter, and they're not hard to find. There have been, you can see one person has created and burned this legendary. That recipe is not public knowledge yet, so if someone knows it, they're keeping it to themselves, which I don't blame them. Let's see if I've done any. I didn't do that one. I haven't made that one. I've made one of these, but I haven't burned it because these are NFTs and they will be used in the game in the future. So it becomes do I want to keep the NFT or do I want to burn it and get these leadership board points? The leadership board does have its own rewards that come after it. I did some of those last time. I think I was 3rd place last time in those. I've never made any of those. I've made one of those at one point. I just made one of these. I'm not going to burn it because it looks awesome. I made several of those last time. I haven't burned a lot this round, so yeah. But you can see you get these various rewards. So what does that mean? All right, so you come up here at the, you're going to get these season points. What do the season points do? That's a good question. Oh, look, here we go. The leader with all of the season points across the board is this guy here. And at the end of 77 days, he will get 5 Class A shipping containers, an epic shipping, or 5 epics, 5 legendaries, 5 rares, and an augment. All of these will be used in later iterations of the game. They will have things inside them that will be valuable. So the higher, you can see right now, for the whole season, I'm rank 182, which means if the competition ended today, I would get a Class C, or 2 Class Cs, 1 rare, and 1 uncommon. Cool. Obviously, we have 77 days. I hope to get higher than that. There's not a lot to this game, guys. Here's where, you remember me showing you the hounds. Here's where they are applied. You can equip a mutant hound to start producing items. This is where I use my hound. You can use the hound anywhere, but I'm going to go here, and my hound will auto-create one of these base items. See, automatically produce this item until my warehouse inventory is full. So I like to do some of the longer, the further along the list this is, the longer it takes. So I like to do whatever I'm going to need most during the day. Like if I'm going to need grain or some of the serum, I will put those up because they get created pretty quickly. And then overnight, I'll do one of these longer ones that will, so that when I wake up, I've got more of those. But you can see here, this right here takes an hour and a half, and I'll show you where it is on the thing. It's just here. I think it's 15 minutes versus it takes 1 minute to create it. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I failed. So I tried to find a legendary recipe. Nothing happened. See, nothing. If you have to put in a combination of these various items that you get from doing activities in the game. You have to put in a combination to generate those NFTs. And I was like, I'm going to shoot for a legendary. Let's see if I found any more information. So if I go here, I look at recipes, and I look at legendary. No. See, right now, all I know is it takes this. Let me show you some of the others that we already know. This is a full recipe. We know that if I put in 2 of these, 3 of these, and 2 of these, I will get this. That's the recipe. All of these recipes are known. This one is known as well. I've never crafted it, which is why it doesn't show up in my book. Yeah, once again, same thing. These are all known. I just haven't made them. This is all I know on these. That item and that item. So, I thought I'd throw some in and maybe get lucky. You can see the things I have currently crafted. This is a grade S heavy hover suit, which I think is awesome. This is a grade B motorcycle helmet. I'll probably burn that. I should burn it. Let me show you what that looks like. So actually, let me back up one. If you want to create the NFT, you're going to mint an actual NFT. You click mint. Ta-da! If you want to upgrade it, you see it's a grade S, season 1, grade S, level 1, burn points. That's how many points I get. There's a max supply of 210. I'm hoping that means ever. So that's kind of why I'm hanging on to this. Anyway, so if I want to upgrade it, I can upgrade the level by spending, see it's level 1. If I move it to level 2, ta-da! Now it's 633. Here's your max burn points. You click OK. Eventually, this upgrade chance goes from guaranteed to very high to medium to low. Now, if you want to upgrade the item grade, you have to go here. And that requires some of these rewards. Cool? Cool. That's another cool one. That's an A. That's an S. That's a B. That's an S. I had an SR, but I burned it because I wanted the points. So, all right, if we want to burn this NFT, I'm going to go up here. It's a grade B. I'm going to get 344 burn points. That's going to cost me these gems. You earn the gems free in game. You just earn them at a slower pace than if you buy them. That's how they get you. So, what happened? Oh, that was weird. Did I burn it? Is that today? Nope. That's not today, is it? No, that was 3 days ago. That's weird. All right, so here you can see the last time I burned that one. This is the last thing here. You can also, make bonus burn points. It'll multiply. So instead of 816 burn points, I actually got double that. You can get up to 10x, but that's all I've ever gotten is 1.3, 1.6, 1.4. I'm not sure why that didn't burn. Let me close that back. So we go here. Here, I'm going to burn. What happened? What does it say? There's no active collection, and okay. That's what I thought. burning from there, and I burn. Ta-da! Not a big deal. So now this NFT no longer exists. What I don't know is, we saw that one of the NFTs had a max number of 210. If you craft one and then burn one, does that number go down? Or does that, like, if it's burned, it's removed from the pool and now you can do that again? And wow, blockchain's running slow today. This is on Polygon, so you're not spending $50 in gas to burn an NFT. Thank you. All right, so while that's going, we'll wait for that to thing. That'll update here in a second. See, ta-da! I can mint that. That has already been minted. That is an NFT I own. I can burn it or sell it. That is an NFT I own. I can burn it or sell it. So if you want to sell it, where do you go? I'm glad you asked. Here's the shop.faraway.com. Again, we talked about the land. Well, look, here's the chaos gear. Ta-da! It's almost like that was a plan. So here's some of the different things you can make and what they're selling for. Blue is, I guess, the second. I think green is the. Let's go. It was blue, purple, orange. I don't remember. No, green, blue, orange, and then purple. Let's see. Not level. Not level. All right. Uncommons are blue. Rares are purple. Legendaries are orange. I know that one. What? Oh, legendaries are green. Legendaries is the highest. Epics. All right, so let's see. You can see here's some jewelry, weapons. Is that jewelry? I guess that's in the jewelry because that's not something I can make. So here's something I have made. It's currently, the floor is 70 polygon. Not bad. Just made this 72 polygon. That's 75 polygon. So if we back down to rares, the floor on those, depending on what you're making, I can make that, but I don't have I've never had the ingredients. You're looking at 9 polygon, 10, 15 bucks for the rares. If we go down to the floor of uncommons, you're looking at $5. Not bad, right? And these are all grade C's. I bet if you go up in the grade, they're a little more expensive. So yeah, that's you can sell them. You can create them and sell them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Try again. So let me pull up the Twitter. Yep, see, you type in X and it still goes to twitter.com, so shut up. Don't at me. Let's go to bookmarks, because I definitely bookmarked them. Thank you to JT Obcat, JT Obcat, JT Bobcat. One of the guys in the Mutant Cartel page has put these together. So here's the epic. All the epic weapons. Yep, epic jewelry, epic armors. You can see the list of required ingredients. You earn these ingredients by completing different objectives in game. As you get them, you can create stuff. Ta-da! So we have all of the recipes for epic. We scroll down. We have the uncommon. Say thank you again, JTopcat. You're awesome. And again, those who have the legendary recipes are keeping that to themselves, and we all don't blame them. Uncommon. What was this? Epic, uncommon, and rare. Ta-da. So that's how we know. All I do is I put these in. Let's see if I can make any of these. What we got here? 1, 1, and 3. I'm pretty sure I don't have 3 of those, but we'll check. Yeah, I only have 1 of those, so I can't do that one. I've never gotten any of these hound's teeth. I don't have 3 of those. I do have 1 and 1. Let me check. I don't think I have 3. I know I have 1. I have 2. So if I had 3 of those, I could make that. Oh, come back over here. Where'd that guy go? I just saw him. That guy. Click. Oh, I missed him. See that little guy floating around, that little drone? He flies in. He lands over one of your things. He shoots down this little ray. If you click on him, you get 2 soul gems. So here's the different things. Here's the different quests, for lack of a better term, you need to do. You can see I just created a bunch of those because I'm going to need them. It costs 7 of these and 5 of these. These are a basic component. These are a level 2 component, which means I have to craft them here. Ta-da! Costs 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. So I just do this. You can see it takes 15 minutes. I told you there's 2 ways to speed up a production. You can spend gems, or you can spend these little speed up passes. You get them from completing different quests, like your daily quests or some of your campaign quests. But let me show you what we got here. This pirate radio is the basic way you make your money. You fill these orders. So I already have 1 of these. So if I wanted this, if I wanted 720 coins and 302 XP, I would have to create 1 of these. The beauty of this setup is all I have to do is what building makes that again? Oh, just click on that. It'll tell you. And this tells me I need 1 of these, 1 of these, and 2 of these. Oh, I don't have 1 of those. I have 2 options. I could do this. So see, I don't have enough items. I can spend the gems. Or I can click on this and it goes, oh, this is where I make that. Do I have the ingredients to make that? I do. In fact, I need to make some more of this because it's going to be coming up. And we'll just do that and that. You can create more slots and craft it at a time. So there you go. How do I know what I'm going to need, you ask? I'm glad you asked. You're very good at paying attention. So all of these objectives, all these missions have things for me to do. If I go to the deep mine, I'm not going to be able to do anything because all of these have a hardness level of 3. This does 1 damage, this does 2 damage, this does 3 damage. So I wouldn't be able to blow one of these up. But I get some of the crafting stuff for NFTs from here. This is another place, the expedition boxes. This tells me next time, in 4.5 hours, I'm going to need some serum-laced biscuits, some gold, and some fine leather. Guess what? If I wanted to get that right now, because when it comes back, it'll give me a chest and it has more crafting materials. I could get it right now. I don't want to, because that's money. But that tells me what I'm going to need, so I can go, okay, if I'm going to need serum-laced biscuits, all right, what does that take? That's right here. That takes this and this. Well, I can make 5, so let's go ahead and do that, because I'm going to need them. The problem that I run into is I'll make 5 of these, and something else will light up. It's like, hey, you needed those here. And then I use them, and then I forget that I needed them. So the Cartel Lab is where you can make some of these items. The crafting items, there's a 3x3 tic-tac-toe board, and you click on a card, and it'll give you a random one of these that you can craft. So that's another way to get those items. So Cartel Lab, we did the Expedition Guild, is that right there. We did the Secret Port, is another. All of these you unlock as you level up and complete the campaign story. And the campaign requires you to build these things to complete the campaign. So it's really easy. You just follow along. It's not difficult. So I'm also going to need these items. That's a basic item. These are compound items. So let's make some beer. We make that here. I have 6 of them. I can make 4 more. You should probably do that because these are commonly used. Then we have the deep mine. You saw that. The railways. You've seen that. And pirate radios where we make our money. These, you see this little ticket right here? These are the tickets you need for this. I'll go ahead and show this to you. There you go. So I got one of these. Now, you can see I have 7 vouchers. Those vouchers are available right here at the radio. If you see a voucher, that means you get a voucher. Fill this item list, get coins, voucher, XP. Cool. I have 7 vouchers. I can pick any of these. Which one do you want me to pick? This one, you say? Okay, if you say so. Now, these are all the items that are in this board. These are the things that I want the most. These, and these. But 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 out of 9. I can use these. I've some of the stuff I craft uses these. In fact, all of these are usable to me. This tells me, okay, I'm going to need this item, this item, this item, and this item to craft. If I want to try and get a different item, I can refuse. It burns my ticket, but I can spend another ticket like this. See, your voucher will not be refunded. I'm going to cancel it. So now I can pick again, and you see I'm down to 6 tickets. What if I pick this one? I don't want that. I'm doing that again. Nuh-uh, not happening. I'll take that one, because I do need one of those. This tells me all the items required. I hit accept. It tells me it's going to take 9 hours to complete the experiment. I can go ahead and load this. I can go ahead and load this. I can go ahead and load these. These items I either have to buy or craft. So if I buy them, you see how much now I get. When I load them in, I get 209 gold and 69 XP on this one. So it costs 10 to buy. I'm going to do it just for the sake of examples. Normally I just go craft it. If I want to craft it, I'll go here and all right, well, maybe we'll do it this way. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough stuff. It's 14 versus 10. I could go and craft all those components. I could craft 4 of those and 1 of those and make it happen and then wait 50 minutes. But I'm impatient. So instead of all that, I'm going to spend 10 and get it instead of 14 and click start. Now I will get this item in 9 hours. Let's see. What else kind of gets the basic gist of this game? I think I've covered just about everything here. Oh, here we go. These guys, what are these? The 3 monkeys that look like one monkey face. Let's click on them and see. It's territory held by a rival. Remember the trains? They bring you the weapons. You have to buy the ammo, and you buy that with gold. So, but the trains bring you the weapons. You fill, 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 and fill. You can see my success chance is very low. The good news is I will challenge, and it takes 10 minutes for this challenge to happen. I can speed it up. I'm not going to. If I lose, I don't have to spend those items again. I just hit down here. Instead of speed up, it will say try again. And I click try again. It doesn't cost me anything extra except for time. So again, not very difficult. One of the other options you have as you level up is to build this building, which is your bazaar. You can actually buy items for that you may need. You see this says bribe active. I'll show you what that means in just a second. But I can buy. I can spend gold and get these if I need them now, or if I just want them. I can refresh the items, but I also have the option of bribing. And that is, for the next 24 hours, this merchant will only restock whatever item I pick. So if I know coming up, I'm going to need a bunch of, I don't know, this purple cloth here, then I could click that and pay 12 coins, and that merchant will only sell that item every time. Now, just like the hound that does the free crafting, each item takes longer to refill the higher level it is. So you can see this one's almost refilled already. If this one's going to take 21 minutes, that item is going to take an hour and a half, 29, 4 minutes. You get the point. The higher level it is. If I click this one, it's the highest level I have right now. It's probably going to take 2 hours to refill. If you don't like the items, I'm going to click that. Yay, I made a biscuit. If you don't like the item, when you've got a full board, if you don't like the items, you can hit refresh. Obviously, any of the bribed guys will refresh their. They won't change, but the ones like if I hit refresh right now, this would become something different. If these 4 were all available again, and I hit refresh, they would all become something different. And this is Turf Wars is not active yet. Let's talk about daily quests. So I've already done today's quest, vehicle breakdowns, reclaiming contested buildings. You saw that a minute ago with the little red guy on top of my building that wouldn't allow me to craft in that particular building until I shot him. And then get transmutation ingredients from the deep mine. So the deep mine is, again, that place with all the rocks in it. They have sand, they have stone, and then they have sand, they have rock, and they have stone. There's a gray rock and there's a sand, and each behind each one of these is a transmutation ingredient. The vehicle breakdowns, hopefully we'll have one pop up. There's a little notification that pops up here. It says breakdown. You click on it, it takes you to the vehicle. You click on the vehicle, it gives you 2 gold. That's it. This is not the only thing in this that requires any type of figuring out is this right here. And that's it. Everything else is just click. I am super interested to see the next iteration after we finish this leaderboard, where this thing goes. We'll just have to see. I will make sure and put in the bottom or in the description here the link to their Discord, to the Mutant Cartel Discord, which has all of their official links. Always use only official links so you don't get scammed, and even then be very careful. But I'll put the Discord for the Mutant Cartel in the notes here. Are you guys playing this? Are you guys even interested in this? We're not. Alpha Origins is not first to the scene on this. We're late to this party as far as access goes. But if you go back and look, we as a guild were very successful with Big Time. And we didn't get in there until they were selling or giving away Ruby passes. And if you are familiar with Big Time at all, if you were there at the beginning, you paid for gold passes and platinum passes and silver passes. And then the Ruby passes were given away free to people that wanted to get in and help test. And that's when we at the Alpha Origins community got in. And so it was free to play. And I tell you what, if you are looking for something free to play, we do give away some of these little deeds every now and then. In fact, I think we've probably given away somewhere around 10 of these Serum City passes. So if you're interested in that, come check us out. Find out when our next game night is. Hint, hint, it's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. But we're bullish on this game. We think because it's tied into the Yuga Labs ecosystem. It's using Ape Token, which is on its way back up, as are most things right now. But because it's tied into the Yuga Labs ecosystem, and they're actively using the lore of the apes, and I don't know, you have the ability to not only have a leaderboard, but also it ties in. You can get items for this game if you're playing on on your other deed land. Some of the Legends of the Mara prize chests, they have partner prize chests. Some of them tie into Serum City. It's they're building a pretty well intertwined ecosystem, I think. And so just given the recognition and the OG status of Yuga Labs and the Bored Apes and the Mutant Apes, we think this has the potential to do well. I think the plan is for this to be available on mobile eventually as well. And I mean, it sets up well. There are plenty of city builder games just like this that, this feels kind of Clash of Clans to me, kind of a mix of Clash of Clans and Illuvium. And if this Turf Wars becomes, like a PvP type thing where you can invade other other lands nearby, then I think if it goes mobile, it lends itself very easily to that platform. Last thing, because this is stupid and people are stupid, I'm not giving you any advice. If you're doing something because I am doing it, fine. If you think I'm telling you what to do and then something fails and you want to blame me, you're an idiot. So, love you guys. Hope you're enjoying this. If you're playing this game, if you hate Yuga Labs, if you love Yuga Labs, if you're like, hey, get me on your Discord so I can win free stuff, just toss me a comment and join us in Alpha Origins. Check out the Mutant Cartels link. Again, I'll put that in the description here. So have a great, for me it's Friday, so I hope you have a great Friday or weekend. But check us out. Talk to you later. Bye.